A shockwave just hit the national security world. 37 intelligence officials have lost their security clearances in a single sweeping move. This dramatic decision, orchestrated by Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard at the direct request of President Donald Trump, has stirred both concern and debate across Washington. Why such a drastic step? Gabbard has openly accused these former and current officials of crossing a line. She says they politicized and mishandled sensitive intelligence. In a strongly worded statement on social media, she emphasized, having a security clearance is not an entitlement, it's a privilege. She went further, asserting that anyone in the intelligence community who puts personal or political interests above their duty to the American people shatters the public trust that is supposed to be at the heart of their mission. But here's where it gets controversial. The list includes some extremely prominent figures from major agencies. Among those stripped of clearance are Brett M. Holmgren, who previously led the State Department's intelligence branch, Richard H. Ledgett, one-time deputy director at the NSA, Stephanie O. Sullivan, a former top deputy in the intelligence hierarchy, and Luke R. Hartig, once in charge of counterterrorism at the National Security Council. Even Yael Eisenstat, notable for her dual roles as a CIA analyst and White House advisor, was included. Her involvement in election integrity work at Facebook has itself drawn headlines and debate. Perhaps the most polarizing name mentioned is James Clapper, former director of national intelligence under President Obama. Gabbard claims Clapper not only pushed his department to cut corners, but actually pressured others to bypass standard protocol in order to deliver an intelligence community assessment on Russia's involvement in the 2016 election. This, she suggests, may have skewed national narratives in one of the most divisive moments in recent U.S. history. And this is the part most people miss. According to Gabbard, some so-called deep state actors within the intelligence community didn't want information about Trump and Russia to be made public at all. Her assertion hints at broader claims about hidden motives and internal resistance at the very heart of America's intelligence apparatus, an argument sure to spark heated disagreement. A memo sent on Monday made the action official. Each individual's clearance is revoked instantly. Their access to any confidential systems, sensitive materials, and secure government buildings has been cut off. The memo clarifies that employment or contracts with the U.S. government would also be terminated, and all credentials must be returned to security officers without delay. Reactions have been split. Some see this as a necessary step to preserve integrity and trust in national security. Others argue it might set a dangerous precedent or even be motivated by politics itself. So what do you think? Is this a bold move toward accountability, or does it risk weaponizing national security for political ends? Do these actions restore faith in the intelligence community or erode it further? Your perspective could help shape the national conversation, so jump into the comments and let your voice be heard.